At forward number 24, Travion Graham. Number 24, EJ Anosike.
And that is exactly what was lacking also with the San Miguel Beermen in the loss to Suwon KT Sonic Boom. Recently helped out TNT win the title here in the Governor's Cup.
Brown, that's his calling card. The 7'1" big man.
The difference really is that San Miguel has been off.
San Miguel still scoreless. Over 2 minutes of game action. Brown again with that turnaround.
It really replicates the national team type of competition, if you ask me, and that's why the value of playing in the EASL is such that you have a lot of takeaways when you get a chance to compete against the best in the region.
Travion Graham gets away. Travion Graham, like Coach Ronnie mentioned, 32 points in their win against Suwon KT. And Miller finally breaks the silence of the Beermen as he finishes through the foul.
Miller scored 8 points, 2 out of 12 from the field. Looking for a better performance. Meanwhile,
well, San Miguel was very slow to start the game, but they have slowed down the Pilots to a certain extent too after a blistering 10-0 start. Romeo working his magic.
For the Pilots.
Look at this move. Romeo. Brown with a miss. Fajardo grabs the rebound. He had 19 points and 9 rebounds against Suwon KT. Anosike asking for it. Oh, Perez drops his defender. Completes the highlight. Chen. Shifty guard. Now it's Graham with 2 on the shot clock. That might have been a dribbling violation, actually.
Making his debut here for the Pilots after sitting out or did not see action in their first win against Sonic KT Boom.
See what kind of impact he's able to make. As
Wow.
Graham, my goodness.
Just a 2-possession lead here for the Pilots to finish the quarter number 1.
Well, the big challenge here for the Beermen is stopping this man, Travion Graham, as he continues to make minced meat of the San Miguel defense. He's got 13.
And this was this earlier basket coming from Graham, who now has a total of 13 points on 2.
And that's why Coach George Gallant had no other option but to send Junmar Fajardo back in. Minimal rest for the San Miguel big man. The Pilots, what a move! Lee Chia-Kang with a shiftiness on display. Back to an 11-point lead now for the Pilots.
Played well in their first win, played 18 minutes, scored 7 points. Nobody home in the transition defense of the Beermen in the previous play.
And another 3. Tied for the most for his team, alongside, well, Travion Graham. Here's Brown. They can reverse roles. Alec Brown and Pai.
Wow. Talk about an excellent shooting touch and a takeaway here coming from the Pilots.
Almost back-to-back threes, but instead, a jam from Alec Brown, mopping up that mess. It's the biggest advantage that the Pilots are getting right now, Coach.
25-20, the start of this quarter. 21-8 quarter scoring here in favor of the Pilots.
Lou missing. Graham back to Lou. Scores! Impossible 3-point play for the Pilots.
6 in the first quarter, 10 second quarter points, and we still have a ton of time left.
To the Taoyuan Pilots, the visiting team out of Chinese Taipei. Brown gets the roll. My goodness. Pilots, imagine just from their 3-point shooting, Coach, they have outscored.
Are very good individual defenders and are scoring threats as well, especially from long range.
We came into this match, thinking that Graham would really be the #1 option, the #1 guy, but it's been other guys around him who have shown bright as Miller scores 2 more points for the Beermen. If you're San Miguel, this third quarter, Coach Ronnie, will be the make or break quarter. This could spell the difference between you having a chance in the end. Have a chance to complete a 3-point play.
And he was up against a very good individual defender. And
it's Pai who's able to get some points, Pai Yao Cheng. getting his 6th point of the contest. Plan of attack for teams when they go up against Junmar. They want to stretch the floor. They want to pull him out of the paint defensively. That's certainly something that Brown has been able to do, hitting so well from deep.
Two-man game. Suddenly no one was home to protect the rim or to stay in front of Pai.
Things have been just too easy, coach, for the Pilots.
CJ Perez now with 2 points in the first 2 quarters. 4 points here in quarter number 3.
Lou again. It's Perez on him. Still finds a way to score. My goodness, this man now with 24 points. Lin Cheng, of course, a member of the Chinese Taipei national team.
Oh!
And Brown will enjoy this jam. A pristine path to the hoop. Big ones for him. That assist coming from Lu Chunxiang. Lu Chunxiang challenges the defense of Tautua to no avail.
First taste of action here for Moala.
The crossover for Rosales sends it out to Cruz. Jericho hangs tough. Wants to waste as much time as he can. It's Trollano on him. Dieng looking to provide the screen. Graham, another 3! My goodness, Travion Graham. Ross in the game for the first time.
Right, so the Pilots now have 13 made 3-point baskets.
And that actually has slowed down because they were already 10 of 18 back in the first half. One Moto 2 to take if you're Coach George Gallen.
The 32-13 count in the second quarter was really the dominant run imposed by the Pilots against San Miguel. Another 3.
14 of 25. Incredible shooting shown by the Taoyuan Pilots.
And I believe they're shooting better from the 3-ball compared to the 2-point land.
That's right. They're just a mark below 50% from 2-point range as Tautua able to score inside. Now that
here for the Pilots. Meanwhile, for San Miguel, would not want to experience a 2-game.
You see some cross screens being set. Trollano has it. Brown back on the floor. And Trollano will take the 3. His second of the 4th quarter. Be longer. As it still remains to be a big gap. Miller, the pitch. Right in the hands of Cruz. And Cruz defies the defense.
Points out of the 29-point disadvantage earlier. San Miguel beginning to run. Shoot better from the outside. Defend harder. Outscoring.
Lead belongs to the Pilots, the visiting team. They have been dominant. Trollano. Beautiful move. He's got 8 points here in the 4th.
Make that 9.
That's 9 points, yeah.
Right? That's 9 of the 15. Let me double check. That's correct. 9 of the 15 4th quarter points for the Beermen.
Juan. Trollano also playing stellar D, but better offense from the young guard of the Pilots.
Difficult angle taken against the taller defender.
Miller takes the 3, missing. Here's Graham.
You see?
So easy. Chen. Rises over Trollano, no good. Rebound chased by Perez, saves it to the wrong man. Inside they go to Graham, who maneuvers his way around Tautua.
And you can sense that the rally of San Miguel has slowed down, while the Pilots have poured it on. Down to 18 earlier, now once again ahead by 24.
Perez out to Trollano. Trollano has been the hot hand for the Beermen here in the 4th. Miller with a tip. Miller dancing with Brown. Wants to take the big man in. A shot from deep, no good. Ross comes away with a board. Go back to Miller. The 3 for Quincy. Those 2 guys, you know, they get to have a good game together.
Score well together.
Off the top of his head. Taken away, Trollano being chased. Gets it to roll in. However you want to put it, those points, there's a chance that they matter
It matters.
by the end of the group phase.
It will.